Listen up, it's going down. Repping the Splatlands, we are Deep Cut, Anarchy Splatcast, we're live. Here we go. You lip sync, we drip ink. Shiver, Fry, and Big Man. Breaking news, hot off the press. Huh, what you got you all flustered? It's the Splatfest results, get hype! Don't need to tell me twice, yeah! Alright, here we go. First up, Splatfest sneak peek results. This time with the most conch shells was... Whoa, they crushed it! Yeah, a little bit they did. Except which team got the most votes? Get on the bandwagon for... Come on. Yeah. Pow! Ha-ha! Wow, wasn't even close. No way! What's next? Tell me! Time for a clout check. Open and pro clout results incoming. All at once? Hold on, I need a moment to cool off before all this excitement. Wow, Grub did the worst. Woo! Hey! And last but not least, the part you've been waiting for. Final results, right? Spill them! Listen up, it's going down. The overall Splatfest win goes to... I can't take the suspense! 25-0-20. And there we have it, a well-fought victory for Team Gear. Oh, they got us all with those tools. Oh, Team Fun was having fun right up until we weren't. I'm so proud of Team Gear. We used our wits and the tools that we wisely chose. Hey, don't shortchange Team Grub. We didn't win, but we ate. And Team Fun was along for the ride. Whee! You know, upon reflection, it would be nice to have an on-island food and entertainment. Right? The choice was crazy hard. You can't live without gear, grub, or fun. I've got an idea. Big man, what's gotten into you? Let's live on a deserted island for real. I'm great at getting lost at sea. And if we do it on our terms, we can bring gear, grub, and fun, or a fourth item. Whoa, all we need is the three of us to have a blast. Love ya. Mean it. Aw, we shouldn't leave Splatsville. But I'm glad you'd both come with me if we did. Yep, that's it. Oh, hang on, we got an update. Yep, latest update for the game. So, check out the official site for details. Hopefully they'll fix some things that happen online and stuff. And we got our current battle stages. So, y'all can tell. Hey everyone, it's Terrelic Tom. Welcome back to more Splatoon 3. Last time, well, we finished the fourth round, the fourth site, and we got to duke it out with Shiver in quite an entertaining fight. A million times a million is a million, and who had a good point? You don't have a million. When she likes million, what's the answer? Gazillion, quadrillion? I'm just gonna let her have this. Anyway, and I guess for me, the last time that I did, which you all saw recently, like a while ago actually, was Splatfest happened. Gear versus Grub versus Fun on what would you bring to a deserted island. And as you all just saw, Gear narrowly squeaked away with the victory. Fun was a close second, and my team, unfortunately, literally got nothing. Sad. Well, hey, that's the kind of fun thing, though. But with that happening, though, with the results, regardless of what team you were, as you see here, I got to Grub Ruler +7, and with that we get Super Sea Snails. The only downside is the Splatfesty and conch shells that we got are gone, but we spent all our conch shells, so we're good there. But the Splatfesty is gone. But Super Sea Snails. Now, if any of you are longtime Splatoon players, you'll recognize these, and you love these items. These are super rare items. We saw these a little bit when we talked to Merch. Is that a Super Sea Snail? Yes, it is. I got 21 of them, actually. Hey, I don't suppose you'd be willing to part with it. I'm collecting them for reasons. You know how Super Sea Snails have that lid on them? I can use that to boost your gear's super star power. This is a trick I know. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, and if you have any gear with all three of its ability slots full, I know how to re-roll its abilities for a random bunch of new ones. I'll do all the re-rolls for free. It's my way of proving that I won't do you wrong. Just give me those Super Sea Snails. Yep, so these Super Sea Snails... I almost keep saying that. You got any Super Sea Snails you feel like giving me, I can use them to boost your gear's star power. More star power means more slots, which means more abilities. And once it's got all the slots, it'll start to earn extra gear experience. And if there's any gear you use a lot, you're going to want to pump up its star power. Trust me on it. Of course, the higher the star power, the more Super Sea Snails it'll take the boost further. But that's where the price of perfection, right? Anyway, which gear do you want needs more star power? If you got Super Sea Snails for me, I can do it no problem. Yep, so there's another way now. This was actually the original way this was done back in Splatoon 1 and 2. You would go to Merch, or I think back in the first game it was Spike. He kind of retired because of this this system works so well for him. So you can go into an item, say, see here I got the Squinja suit, one of the amiibo items, and at the cost of a sea snail, or I think it's one, yeah, one sea snail, I can boost it to have 2 star power and fill in that final slot. No money required. Just cost me 1 sea snail. And if I want to do it again, this basically means I think it gives me, yep, you can see it up there next to the name, experience times 1.03. So this does raise it even further. So, here, I guess I'll show it off a little bit here. Boosting star power. Unfortunately, that does cost a lot more. And if you do it again, this costs 10. I think you could do this a max up to 5 stars, as it shows here with the limit here. So, let's see the next one. It looks like it upgrades to 0.16, and I'm guessing if I had to take a wild guess, for 5 stars it would be 0.110 or 0.09. So this can help you level up a bit faster and help you with some other things, but it's definitely worth it though to fill in those extra gear slots, because that can really help you get, you know, those 1 items you want. That is all about getting you like that extra boost of speed, that help with the ink recovery, or can help either way just get you a full boost of a full list of it, so then you can use it to have like a variety, a mix of all of them. It's a really cool system to have, and it's a really good one to have to really kind of get you to be those, to get that gear you want. And the cool thing is too about Splatfest, so basically the more you battle, as you saw I was Splatfest ruler, or a grub ruler +7, that'll increase more and more with each rank you get. Like, so even if you maybe started out slow, you only got to maybe like Fiend or Defender, you'll still get some Sea Snails. So don't worry, it's not just like only limited to it. And now some of you might be wondering, okay, then so what does it really matter what team you pick if you if you get Sea Snails in the end? Yes, kind of. The reason why Splatfests are so important and so like fought over, especially with those 10 times, 100 times battle, no one doesn't really help your team, but the winning team gets a little extra. I'm not quite sure really how much it is for this game because I haven't really checked. And also, this was Splatfest number 1. But usually, if I remember right from 2 and 1, usually give you an extra like 1 or 2 or 3 sea snails, depending on like how much you want. So, yeah, it's a really cool system, and I believe too you can also maybe find them if you're lucky in the general store, but they do cost a lot of money. Like they're like, for some reason, like they're really upgrading the number 3 in this game, so it's like 333,333 coins for 1 sea snail. And you know, if you grind up a ton, you can get like at least 3 of them, because the game caps out at 999,999, or that maxes out at 9,999,999. So you can get I don't know, maybe doing the math, you probably get like 10 of them. And they're definitely worth the price. Just they're worth a lot, and the main way you normally get them usually is Splatfest, and that's a way to get a lot of them really quickly. So, with that in mind, let's head back now and stop worrying about that. Let's go on to the next area that we were at. Alright, real quick before we get started here, I'm going to talk to Marie real quick. She's got something to say. You really scoped this place out thoroughly. Here, Agent 1 and I made this map based on your work. Yep, and for literally going out and exploring every little square out in Area 4, you get this sticker. It's a nice little thing, and you can see all the Squid Sister touches on it. Yep, I know. There's still some things I gotta do with it. Yep, says, go get Agent 2 a latte. Nah, I'm kidding. Although if you see one... Great. If you want to talk about anything with someone who's barely paying attention. She is paying attention. Don't you rip on her. That's my job. Alright, so with that, that's 4 areas 100% done. At least I'm pretty sure. You know, so for now, let's keep going and find out what's more with Site 5. Alright, here we are. Yeah, you can see I was doing some of the final stuff here. Here we go. On our way now. To Site 5. Can we do something to pass the time? Let's play 20 questions. I'll go. Is it blue? Is it huge? Is it a whale? I didn't think of anything yet. Welcome to Eco Forest Tree Hills. Phew, you made it pretty far, huh? Looks like you can get to the other side from here. That pipe must be the way back. Still no response from Gramps. Figures. Well, here we go. Well, let's see what we can find here. Good luck! Thanks, Callie. Alright, well, right off the bat, we got a secret right over here, which is 100 eggs. Won't say no. Anything over here? No. Haha! Knew it! And it's a sunken scroll straight out of the bat. Number 20. Thursday night, Friday morning at 1 a.m. It's the 100th episode of Marie After Midnight, and a special guest stopped by to help me celebrate my cousin Callie. It's a Squid Sisters Gab Fest. We could not stop talking. Not kidding. We went over the scheduled end time by 5 hours. Oops. Well, yeah, that was one thing that happened. In between the series of 1 and 2, the Squid Sisters broke up, but went their own separate ways for their own separate careers. And Marie started her own talk show, Marie After Midnight, because she's a bit of a night owl and Callie's a bit of an early bird. But that caused them to have like their tensions and separations. But it looks like now after they had that separation and the whole series getting back together, now it looks like they're back together and they're helping each other out in their show. It's good to see those two back all happy again. Look at that. But that's quite a jump though. Like going into that was. Where am I missing? There we go. That was number 20. So there's 4 other scrolls we gotta get, and that one was wasn't really that well hidden. It was just right over there. Well, still got a long way to go. Let's look at the map here. Yeah, this is just the first part, and there's a big area where this all is. And 3 looks like looks like the pipe from 3 kind of gets you started a little bit halfway through. Use 400, clear that out. Get another secret, which gives us a gold record. And we're finding all kinds of secrets right out of the gate. Speaking of, here comes the first level. Let's go. Learn to reflect, and this one is in the bank. Use the angle shooter to reach the goal. We get the Splatfest. All right, let's see. In this mission, you'll use the angle shooter to navigate through a series of obstacles and reach the goal. All right, we only get the Splatfest, which we've used before. And angle shooter, I mentioned this a little bit, I think, when the first Splatfest we did on my channel. So this is, and we've seen it a few times in fights. So what this is basically, it reflects off the walls, and it acts as an echolocator, where, with the stream that it leaves behind. You can see kind of the reflect pattern there. And it's not really the most deadly sub. Like, I think if it actually hits someone, it does, like, 30 damage. But it's a great way to help find some opponents. Alright, so 38. Here we go. Ready to draw your sub-weapon? Let's put that angle shooter to work. That's Agent 3's job. You're not even down there. She can help. I wouldn't say no to her help. Like, not even a little. Alright, this is kind of showing the idea. So you can practice on the eggs here. That was a little off. Still a little off, somehow. The bright side, it doesn't look like it uses a ton of ink. Like, look how much this thing uses. Get a refresh. Here we go. Oh, okay, so we get all that. There we go, got that one. Missed a little bit there. Missed it again. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. That's why I was just too far away from normal shots. Good thing you got an angle shooter handy. Take the shot, and there we go. Moving on. First checkpoint. Some armor. This is it. So yeah, it does some damage if it hits someone dead on. But like, it's not really gonna be like, oh, this thing is gonna kill someone. Like, see, like that really did anything. So, and yeah, that looked like it did it in 2 shots. But here's the thing, Octoling, like the Octarian troops, they don't have the same health as, like, you know, everyday, like, opponents in Splatsville. So you're not gonna have, like, the same results as you would here all the time, as you would in as you would playing like Turf War or Ranked or anything like that. One more. Ah. There we go. Nice job. Thank you, Callie. Moving on. See, this isn't gonna do anything crazy. I think I see what I gotta do here. Aim up. The top hits the balloonfish, takes him out. That's called using your head. Alright, there's some Splats which is spinning behind that glass. Wait for it, then blast the balloonfish. Okay, so I gotta hit this side. Okay, and... What? Okay, so it's not that one you gotta hit. It's this one? Can you even reach that? That missed? Really? Okay. There we go. Alright, now it's rotating. Okay, so that's what this one is for. Oh, come on. It ain't part of it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So good. Alright, moving on. Next checkpoint, get some armor. I don't need any shot for you. You're just right here. Is there something? Nope. Oh, God. Yep, lots of armor. I think they want you to... Is it angled like that? You can... Nope, hang on. Messed that up. No. Oh, my God. I'm missing this one block. Forget it. We're just gonna do it this way. There. Alright. Huh? What are we looking at here? Good question. 1, 2, 3, 4 stations. Okay, gonna have to get creative with the angle shooter. Alright. So we got a block there. We gotta see where we can make the shot. Looks like we can make the first one over here. No. What do I gotta do here? Oh, I think I see. I gotta get it in here. Hit that, which opens that up. Nope, that's what. Ugh. At least they give you plenty of ink to use. Nail it a few times. There we go, get that. Pops that up. Which opens the wall. Pops that. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Climb up. And then take a shot. You did it! I love to watch an artist at work. Aw, thank you. Nice one, Agent 3. We're impressing all the ladies today. Alright, final checkpoint. Another upgrade point. We're at 81, sort of. Oh boy. Octo Commander. Stuck behind here. There's no one there. Keep shooting at that wall. Gonna have to time this right, and... Ah, crud. Going back down. And... Got him! There's more of them? Yeah, guess I shouldn't be super shocked. There we go, that's one. Like this. Climb up over here. That's two. And we got another one of these. But this one's a sniper. Okay, so he's gonna have quicker shots. There we go. That's the last one. Way to go, Agent 3. Thanks, Marie. Alright. Clean that up a little bit. Here at the end. And mission complete. Took us 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Jeez. That was a long one. Alright. Gets us another 1,700 eggs. Puts us over 7,000 of them. There's the Gusher here. Jumped up. And Kelly! Who's got pointy ears and some extra power eggs for you? This girl! I love you and your pointy ears. 20 hour eggs to register for the missions inside the silver kettles. Keep them handy. This one costs 3,000, so it's a good thing she did and that we got a bunch of them before this. So that leads the way, getting us closer to the center island there. Let's see what we have ahead of us. So we got a few kettles here. 3 more of them heading up inside there. And then I think there's... I don't know if that's a kettle or not. I think that might be another spot. There's one there. There's a secret there. We'll get that in a bit. One there. One over on the side. One way in the back there. And one up there. Alright, well, with that... Oh, hang on, before we get started with that, there was a secret here, it said. Hello? That's something, right? Unless they meant down here. There it is. Another 100 eggs. Okay. Alright, gonna jump back up. And head in here. What do we got? A compulsive collector's paradise. Grab all power eggs within the time limit. In this mission, you must collect all of the power eggs within the time limit. They recommend ink brush. You get 100 more if you use E-kit or E-liter. But I'm not, so yeah, we'll go with the brush. Why not? Let's do it. Grab all. We have 1 minute and 10 seconds. So, you see the, oh, we got flutters. So if you don't know what these are invincible enemies. They basically just go in a straight line, straightened pattern, and they only really start charging if they see you. And you can ride on top of them up there, as you can see, like they have that flat surface. But let's just say when they see you, oh boy. Okay, you have to nab 60 power eggs here. Better get moving. Let's just say if they land a hit, that's like goodbye to your armor, goodbye to any extra abilities you have, just gone. Okay. Halfway done, don't stop now. Okay. Over there. Yep, see, they see you. So admittedly, they're not the brightest things in the world, as they can see you, or they'll say they'll see you, but then they'll just run off in a totally other direction. Okay, we're 10 remaining. 9, or 8 left. Let's see. Over here, but I'm not really... Oh, weaving the... threading the needle on that one. I have 12 seconds to find the last 2. And I'm not sure where they are. Oh, got him. Yeah, there you go. Mission complete. All right. Took me a little under 1.5 minutes, but we got it done. All right. And with that, I think that's where we're going to do it for now on this new area. But with that, though, we have more in the Alternalog. Fresh intelligence awakens. As the inner walls of Alterna collapse, thousands of tons of rock and liquid crystal plunged into the waters below. So this is picking up right after where humanity's last day ended. And looks like there's not too much, but just a lot ahead here. So let's see, looking at the map, we basically cleared this island out. There's a secret up here on this path, but that might be anything from here to that secret there. So, with that, I think we're going to head back to Splatsville to check out a new weapon. So, with our new weapon of the day, real quick before we get started on that, we're going to go in, get our Sunken Scroll sticker and Fully Explored sticker we got. And some gifts from Splatnet 3. Yep, there's one thing that happens, I think it's called the Krusty Exploration. It's a thing from one of the characters in the first 2 games, Krusty Sean. On the Splatnet, you can basically use the points that you earn all from inking in Turf War and Arcade Battles and anything, and spend them to get like these, you know, wallpapers on the Splatnet app or on the Nintendo Online. And completing those, you get some new stuff. Including those, we get a new piece of gear and the title Krusty Traveler. And if any of you happen to recall from during our time in the stream, if you were able to stick through it with us, we apologize for some stuff. Upon reaching level 15, our locker got bigger. So now we can fit more on the inside and on the outside. I haven't really changed it much from last time, but we can do a lot more with it now. We'll go into that a little bit later, or maybe on another time. But for now, let's go into our new weapon. This one is the Splatbrella. Basically a weapon that was introduced in Splatoon 2. So it kind of looks like a shotgun, shoots out some sprays of bullets. All hits land. It's a good 81 damage, maybe even more if I can get a... Yeah, 81 of all hits land. Though, if you don't get all of them, it can do anywhere from like 60 to like 40 and 20. It's a real weird weapon. But if you hold down the button, you'll get a shield out here. And after holding that down long enough, it'll launch out, and you can kind of use that as cover to move forward. The only downside is this does cost a bit of ink. But that Brella does kind of live to the same. It is like a shield. So if we bring up the copy machine here, who basically acts as a guy, if we do this, that'll block ink for us. And it'll take damage even as it goes along and protect us from stuff. However, it's not perfect. As you can see there, it does get covered in the other color's ink. And if it does take enough damage, it will break. And if it breaks, you're unable to use it for a certain amount of time, which can leave you very open to enemy fire. So it's a very unique weapon to use. One that I'm not really a giant fan of, but I've seen some people use it really well. And it's definitely a good weapon in a lot of different different battle types. So let's get started here. Definitely if you're able to get up close and personal, this can definitely do a good amount of damage. Though the only downside is you do have to be a bit careful of your ink. Sub-weapon, as you can see, is Sprinkler. Definitely can help you build up that special, which definitely I'll say is a big increase, or a big upgrade from what it was in Splatoon 2. Triple Ink Strike! Fire these out. Launch your ink strikes down as far as you can. Cover up some ground. I didn't quite take him out there, but definitely gave him some damage. Alright, here we go. We got a guy invading here. I think they call them like the base inkers. They could care less if their base is inked, but if yours isn't, haha, they'll do it. Their color. Just because. Ah, he read that right. Not having our best game right now. Okay, use this here. Ah, I didn't have enough ink. That is the downside of this weapon. Like, if you're not able to quite get it right, this just eats through ink, and it doesn't apologize. There we go. There. We got to defend ourselves here. Oh, I ran out of ink. I had him. This is probably one of... Yeah, I'm not a giant fan of this weapon. It's very strange. Like, because, I don't know, a lot of people say what you gotta do is you gotta, like, aim, like, take a shot, duck behind it, because it will pretty much let it immediately when you do it, but that uses up so much ink. Jeez. This team is just like, sitting out there waiting for us to come. Don't take that out of context. How did we not hit him? Ugh, that was a nasty game. Yeah, look at that. That was bad. Yeah, it's definitely a weapon you really have to figure out and master how to use, because it's a bit tricky to figure out. Once you can, you can be a really good asset on a team. Like, you could kind of like, I don't know what's the word, kind of like be like the reinforcement to the like a push or something like that. Yeah. The only downside with it is, again, it uses a ton. So like, I think kind of like the strategy is if we take it here, take a shot at someone, block, lower it, take another shot, and that's how you take someone out. So the problem is, of course, the opponent is moving, they're firing back, and you never know exactly what they're using. And, you know, in that brief second, they could drop their stuff. It could really kind of mess you up. And one other thing I want to bring up. You do want to be a bit careful when you're using triple ink strike, because while you're in that form of throwing the targets, you can't turn into your split form. You have to basically throw all three of them before you can go into the ground. And if you're in trouble, you basically got to throw it at him and hope to God it scares him off, or you got to just accept the death. And no one likes taking that second option. As much as I can. Best great. On the bright side, with the arrow shot replica got me. Yeah, see, that protected us from that, and now we can move it up. But it's not exactly the greatest shield, too, because it only goes in one straight direction. This team's getting slaughtered right now. There we go. Gosh. Everyone's dead. This is going to be a long video of me trying to get a win here for you guys. Yeah, taking Trizuga from both sides, that's not going to protect you. Come on! Ugh. That's it. No. Yeah, they probably didn't even care at the end. I don't even think we killed anyone. That was closer than I thought it would be. Yeah, we didn't even kill anyone. We just died. As usual, I'm everyone's popular target, because everyone hates me. Alright, here we go. Let's try it at the supermarket here. That's the trick. On the bright side, we took him out. We very heavily damaged him, so... who was that? That was Osprey was able to easily take them out. Ugh. If you're able to get a kill with this, good job, but for me, this weapon feels like you have to go above and beyond just to beat someone. Almost kind of doesn't make it right. You can be used to like help defend your allies. Bad example because Charger. Yeah, you're called Shield. I don't know if I call you that, pal. Think here. I'll do my best to show off weapons like this that I'm not really good at. This is definitely one I'll say I'm not good at Brella. I don't play Brella. I never really thought it was a cool weapon to try in 2. People went for it, and there are some people that have shown off. It can be really good, but definitely the vanilla version of it just isn't, to me, really isn't that great. It uses up so much damage. It doesn't, the sub doesn't help you fight. There we go. Alright, we got somebody. We're showing we're not completely terrible at this weapon. But heads up, when we have to fight someone who's literally jumping in on us, we can't kill him. I don't see how people... definitely the later versions, the ones that they made, like, you know, branching out from this one are really good. Like, the Tentabrella is all about, like, this thing's got, like, it hits like a truck and it has, like, the greatest defense. Cerellabrella gives you the shield and lets you fire. Just, vanilla just doesn't let you do any of that, and its defense isn't really that great either. But, on the bright side, we won. Which I'll take. After a few crazy battles, we get a victory. Chicken dance. I love that one. Alright, and that looks like where we'll end this one off. For me, definitely wow, I got 3 out of that? Okay, I'll take it. Get ourselves another level up in the catalog, which I'll take. I'm not sure if that's something new. Hang on, I'm gonna drop out for it now. I'm sure some people want to fight me. Catalog. I don't remember what this was. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. So got some more stuff done. Tried out a new weapon type. One that many people love, but definitely not me. Yeah, see, just launching that uses over half your ring tank. It's crazy. But next time on Splatoon 3, we will go further into Site 5 and try out some more stuff and see what else we can do. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you all in the next one. Till then.